Are you a master of personality types? This is ultimately maybe the greatest skill you can have socially. Reading people. If you want to win friends and influence people, there's 3 steps. You have to be able to observe, analyze, and then care for. So when I say care, or empathize. So let's say, for example, you're talking to a personality type that's an INFJ, an introverted, intuitive, feeling, judging person. You have to be a little more quiet with them, a little less aggressive, because they're sensitive. And you know, one of the myths out there with personality types is that there's millions, everybody's different. I mean, people are different, obviously, the little snowflake thing, but in terms of personality types, there's probably 10 or 20 different types. The other error is thinking there's just 1 or 2, you know, you can categorize people. There's 2 types of people in the world. I mean, you can say that tongue in cheek, but really, like I said, there's about 10 or 20 types. So today it's an interesting book here, The Power of Personality. I'll be reading, bringing you some tips from that, and I'm thinking of getting my Myers-Briggs certification, so we'll see. I'm gonna read some mean tweets, mean comments that people send me. Some of these are funny, man. You point out all the shit you have, but you never point out that you are a Latino Mark Wahlberg. You are like his darker twin. Trips me out. That's not too bad. Right here, Evan Carter on YouTube commented, Ty looked like an unpaid Tony Stark. I'll take that as a damn compliment. I wish I was. James Fay, Ty, just tell us the truth already. Your entire house is just one big green screen. You ain't fooling nobody. Just give up the hoax. Sheesh. You could have 3 attributes in someone you date, your dream person. What would they be? I'm going to be asking. Oh, that hurts. Rotator cuff. Oops. No, it's good.
Yes.
What's your 3?
Generosity, humorous, and tall.
And you don't care what age they are. Come on now. What my Samantha, what you going with?
Intelligence, connection, and deep. They're my 3.
What was the 3rd?
Deep. They've got to be like really deep and like.
Correct answer number 1 is connection, because I've dated people that are perfect on paper, but if you don't have that connection, then you know, what's it all about? He asked me how to get out of the friend zone. I'm like, sometimes that's hard. Sometimes you can do it, but sometimes you're just not what that person's attracted to, so you just got to move on. Have a balance between the East and the West. You know, Buddha said that desires are what create pain. So if you have too much desires and striving, you'll never be happy. And the West emphasizes individualism. So you need some individualism and some bigger, higher purpose goals. Liz is back. You gonna watch basketball finals with us?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Kyrie step up his game. Let's find out if he'll step it up. Oh! Breaking ankles. Tough to beat now. Facebook Live, and somebody said when you can't afford cable, so you watch the game on Ty's Facebook Live. It's one way to do it. All right, game 3. Cavs are whipping up on them to start. Rome, what's your prediction?
Warriors by 10.
Warriors.
Cavs. Warriors.
By? You gotta say a number.
By 2. Cavs by 2. 4.
Oh!
Cavs by 4.
There you go. Kyrie just hit one. They win.
He hit a jump.
Warriors by
What's
6.
my office calling?
Warriors by 7. Warriors by 7. Cavs by 10.
Cavs by 47.
Nice. Come on.
Muhammad Ali says he doesn't count until he starts to feel the burn.
That's it. Yo, Warriors, don't get mad, get your sheet together and beat the Cavs. Yo, Curry, you know what to do. LeBron will choke, beat them by 2.
I'm doing, Dan.
We're doing curls while they're watching the game.
Noelle says she doesn't lift. Do you lift?
Well, we're lifting right now. There you go.
Don't lift too heavy. That's a whopping 6 pounds. Won Entrepreneur of the Year in the UK.
Yes.
A few times.
Yeah.
Do you have any idea what's going on in basketball?
That wasn't part of the award.
Okay, I have Ross Williams here. Was voted a few times in the UK Young Entrepreneur of the Year. You're doing what, about 80 million a year US dollars?
Yep.
Been doing that for a while. So let's give him a few we're doing some for Snapchat. You were saying number 1 tip is
Number 1 tip is to make money while you can sleep. If you can do a 24/7 business, and you can have something that's actually running while you're sleeping. That's a great place to be.
That's why the internet is good.
Yeah,
'Cause it's
internet
as
businesses
opposed to
are
like
lovely.
a store or something like that. Even though McDonald's makes money 24/7.
I think
but-
also, you know, if you can aim to make yourself redundant, actually surround yourself with people who are better than you in every aspect of what you do, and then you know, you put yourself out of a job and you have a brilliant, valuable business.
Because you can travel, you're traveling
Yeah,
here,
mine
everything
here
runs.
staying with you.
Hey, number 3, let's talk about the robot. I copied your robot thing. I don't use it as much, but you have that robot that you can be in Spain. You have a home in France or Spain?
I am my robot, my double.
Yeah.
I've got a home in Provence. Yeah, so I've got a little double robot. It freaks everyone out in the
So
office.
you can be in France and it drives around with an iPad and you can see all your employees and
Yeah,
talk
and
to them, right?
it doesn't spill
FaceTimes
the
them.
wine like I would as well. So works
Get
well.
yourself a robot. I have one. They're awesome. Everybody wants to be badass in life. Everybody wants to be badass in life. Nobody wants to train. You should be doing brain training every day and body, brain and body. People procrastinate when it comes to training their brain or their body. They don't read enough, they don't train enough because they try to do it alone. Do it, invite a whole bunch of people. You want to get things done 9 times faster. You have to be creative. Creativity is a lost art. And once again, everybody will tell you they're creative because they can sing karaoke and shit. I'm like, that ain't fucking creative. People are like, in my shower, I'm creative. I'm like, motherfucker, you're singing somebody else's song. This is called learned helplessness. Martin Seligman is one of the top scientists in the world. He says the number one problem in the world, people have learned helplessness. I can't tell you how many times I tell people, my house, here's the address. People will text me back with questions. I'm like, you ever heard of GPS? How the fuck are you gonna ask me, is it off Sunset? I'm like, look for yourself. You got the wrong dude. I'm busy as shit, and I sure as hell don't want to spend 1 hour of my life helping people with stuff they can help themselves. Don't let people, here you go, Andrew. Andrew loves Drake. What did Drake say haters try to do? Drain me of my energy. Don't ask me questions twice that a 5-year-old could know.
One interesting thing here about Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump, there's an article in the Wall Street Journal here called the 24% Manifesto about a book called the Declaration of Independence. What do you think? Should there be more than 2 parties? This book says this is the main problem, that we only have Republicans and Democrats in the U.S., as opposed to, an independent third party or a few more parties. It's interesting. I've heard both sides of this. To me, it seems, in theory, it's great to have multiple parties. It's a little more difficult. They call that the paradox of choice. When you give people too many choices, sometimes they don't research them at all. But it would seem to me like you could at least have one more party. I've seen some countries have like 30 parties, or too many. Maybe a third, maybe a fourth. Mom, what are you thinking? My mom's visiting from San Diego. What do you think of the new car?
Amazing.
You like the Starry Night roof?
Yes, absolutely.
My mom likes astrology, everything related to the stars. All right, closing my door up for my mom. We are headed to comedy. Good night, Alma. Thanks for helping. Yeah. Diddy, how you feeling? Jocelyn,
What's up?
how you feeling?
Look, I'm looking at the stars right now.
I know that I got this just for you.
Cool, thanks, Ty.
We can tell who's the actress in this car. What do you think?
I love it. I've always wanted to be in one of these.
Yeah, me too.
Really good reverse. You can you can almost do it with your eyes closed. It's got so much radar on it.
Laugh Factor with Chris Red. If you saw Pop Star, you were funny as shit, man.
Thank you. I just, I'm broken as a human being.
Is that your secret? The comedy.
It was funny. That was my first comedy.
Jocelyn, you need to get up there.
Chris is funny.
Yeah, we love.
Mom, what'd you think?
Yes.
So we're leaving comedy. What'd you guys think? Did you laugh back there?
Yeah, it was funny.
Yeah, it was funny.
You should be a comedian, Jocelyn.
I know. I've told her.
You told her?
Yes. Her and Brooke.
Yeah,
Brooke is really funny. You gotta watch Brooke's stand-up. She's hilarious.
Doing stand-up comedy, if you want to test your skills in public speaking, timing, it's actually a good thing.
Yeah.
Learn to really be funny. It's a great skill, especially in negotiation. You can let the air out of a tense situation by just making a good joke. Remember Dr. Schultz used to say, everybody should know 100 good jokes for health, to live longer. It's 3:30 in the morning. I have Jocelyn, my mom, Andrew. What are you guys doing right now? Taking personality tests. If you want to know your destiny, if you want to know who you should marry, who your business partner should be, what career you should pursue, take all the freaking free online tests that exist. The Myers-Briggs, Colby, Hexaco, whatever. Know thyself. I can't tell you what a tragedy our school system is, primarily because people don't start doing this until they're adults. You got to know yourself. The sooner the better. You can start figuring out yourself at 10 years old. And this is, if you don't know it, it creates a cascading negative effect on your life. You make this bad decision, leads to this. You marry the wrong person, the wrong career. Next thing you know, you hate your life. Know yourself. To thyself be true.
Are we taking the same test?
Jocelyn and my mom are not focusing. Andrew is an introvert. He's focused.
I know, she's like asking me for answers on her own quiz. I'm like, oh,
Wait, Mom, ask me.
You were my mother.
I know you, Mom.
I know what you're gonna say.
Son, what is the question?
Choose the word that describes you better, logical or emotional.
Mom! Mom, you're the most emotional person ever.
I am not.
Oh my God.
Most emotional person ever.
Okay.
I knew you were gonna say that.
Good.
All right, I have something important for you. A reason you should subscribe to my YouTube channel right now, because I'm gonna be talking a series of videos I'll be releasing on 3 important subjects that can change your life. Number 1, I'm gonna be talking about the 7 steps to finding your destiny. Specifically, most people, about your career, about every area of life, most people have no idea. They get good at the wrong thing. I'm gonna show you what my mentors taught me in a series of free videos. Second thing I'm gonna show you is how to win friends and influence people. It's very important that you understand business networking and the evolutionary psychology of people's brains so that you don't get used and you can find allies, business partners, investors, and all that stuff. Third thing I'm going to be talking about is how to create passive recurring incomes. Very important. Like the billionaire Warren Buffett says, always have more than one source of income. So even if you have a job, you want to diversify. I was just out here, put the cars out from the garage because I was shooting a little video for all you car fans, a separate one. But if you don't like cars, forget about that. Click the link right below. It'll show you how to subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's just simple. Press the button. It's free to subscribe. No work, quick and easy. You don't want to miss out, because as a subscriber, you'll be the first person to get access to these important videos. This is stuff that's never been put out before. All the stuff that I wish somebody had taught me growing up. So click the link, subscribe. There should be a little button, and I'll see you soon, okay?